Hello students, how are you? You are joining with your grade 7 ICT Press Unit and Part 2. In this chapter, from here, Part 2, I am going to discuss about evolution of CPU. I think you have got an idea about CPU in the first part of this chapter. So students, today we are going to learn how this CPU has evaluated or what are the generations of the CPU. Okay, let's see. The central processing unit or CPU of a computer system can be divided into four generations. It is based on the electronic technology used to manufacture it. So let's see what are those generations and what are the examples for each. Okay, dear students, this is the first generation of the CPU. That means the duration is from 1940 to 1956. The electronic technology used here was vacuum tube. So in this picture, you can see some diagrams about vacuum tubes. So students, when we consider about the power consumption of these computers, as there were large amount of vacuum tubes, they emitted a lot of heat. Due to that, there was a high power consumption. Also, from here, you can understand the size of the computer. It was as large as a room. So it is not like today's computers because here today computers we can keep them on a small desk or table. But in this first generation computers, it was as large as a room. So it was very big. Okay, when we consider about its execution speed, it measured in milliseconds and it cost a lot of production and it cost a high maintenance profit cost. Examples for these computers are Univac, Anyvac, and Edvac. So these are the main points regarding first generation computers. Now we are going to learn what are the special features in second generation computers. Let's see. The duration is from 1956 to 1963. Here, the electronic technology used were transistors. This is a picture of transistors. When considered about power consumption, it less power consumption when compared with first generation computers. And also the size of this computer were smaller size when compared with first generation computers. Here the execution speed was measured in microsecond. It cost a lot of for purchasing. Examples were IBM 7030, CDC 164. Okay, now third generation computers. It was from 1964 to 1971. Here, integrated circuits were the electronic technology used in this generation computers. This is the diagram of integrated circuit. When considered about power consumption, it was less power consumption, but it was compared with second generation computers. Then the size of the computer was smaller size when compared with second generation computers. This is a picture of this third generation computers. Okay, now let's see the execution speed of these computers. It was measured in nanosecond and it cost a less for purchasing when compared with second generation computers. Examples were IBM 360, CDC 6600. Okay, today, up to today, we are using fourth generation computers. That means 1970 to date. Electronic technology here was microprocessor. This is the picture of the microprocessor. Here, power consumption when compared with third generation was less. Size of the computer was smaller size when compared with third generation computers. Okay, this is a picture of fourth generation computers. You can see here. Here, execution speed measured in picosecond. That means millions of instructions per second. It costs less for purchasing when compared with third generation computers. Examples, modern computers that are in use. So dear students, this is the end of our first chapter in grade 7. I think you have got an idea about what is CPU and the generations of the CPU or the generations of the computer. Okay, with another lesson, another video series, I'm going to discuss about the second chapter in your grade 7. So again, let's meet with another video. Thank you very much and have a nice day.